Good morning, dear hearts, dear heart subscribers. This is an explanation of what's going on going forward in 2025 and beyond, I guess. I have done the daily lessons for 5 years. There are over 1,700 of them on my YouTube channel. I am putting together a playlist that you can find easily. If I can find it, you can find it, because technology isn't my forte very often. If you go to the channel at Janet Weissman, and at the top of that channel, it should have a little button or banner that says playlists. If you click on that, the playlist will come up. There are going to be several of them. Because as someone suggested, one of the subscribers suggested, it would be hard to find, to have to go and scroll through all of them. So they will be divided up the way the workbook is. So the first playlist will be for lessons 1 to 50, and then, from the first review and so on and so forth. I will try to make it as easy as possible. Currently, I have already loaded on the playlist the introduction to the workbook and lessons 1 through 5. And there's a couple of them for each, because many of the earlier lessons did not get a good following and a lot of views. So I'm giving you all an opportunity to go back and see what was I doing back in 2020, 2021, 2022, so on. You'll get the idea, I'm sure. There will still be some new, occasional new videos for the lessons. I have many favorites, and with some of them, I'm sure I'm going to want to, drop in and share something that's on my mind at that moment. So there will still be some new videos of lessons. I don't know when, but I'm sure there will be. There will probably also be some new videos periodically of some concepts around the course and ideas, such as I'm always, a stickler for the difference between make and create. So it's very likely I'll do a video about that and that concept and why I believe it's so important to understand. I still will be having my Tuesday and Friday night classes on Zoom. The Tuesday night classes, we do Tuesday night classes, we do text. Friday night classes, we do lessons from the workbook. They are not free. It's a minimal. I ask for $5 per class. You can find that information if you choose to join on my website, janetweissman.com. The Tuesday night class begins at 7 Eastern Standard Time. The Friday night class begins at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And the payment can be made on my website through PayPal. Why am I stopping doing the lessons after 5 years? I'm working on a couple of new books. And doing the lessons, someone the other day made a comment about, how much time. And it does. It takes a minimum of 1.5 hours to 2 hours every day to produce the new lesson. And that is if I do it in one take. I do it in a straight take, a one-off, as they might call it, because I don't know how to edit it. So if I mess up or something happens, then I start again. Last week, I was in the middle of doing the lesson, and Buster and Trixie decided to have a cat fight right back there. And it would have been hilarious, but it probably also would have been a distraction. So I had to stop and start over. So I'm working on new books. I'm also wanting to get back to doing some workshops, which I have not done in the past couple of years. The last one I did, I think, was in beginning of 23. I'm actually going to do a workshop it's an in-person workshop about setting spiritual goals for 2025. I might bring it to a Zoom. Also, there would be a charge for it, but again, not a huge amount of money. So I might do it as an online class as well, and you'll see it advertised. The reason I'm doing this video and I'm saying it's for subscribers, because I would not be allowed to post this video on the different Facebook pages for the different A Course in Miracles groups. It would be called self-promotion, and that's not allowed. I can post it on my page on Facebook, Janet Weissman, ACIM Spiritual Leader, or something like that. Someone named it for me, but again, my name, you can find it if you do Facebook. I will post on Facebook the lessons that are going to be from the playlist, because I can do that without any problem. And so you will be able to find, if you can't figure out the playlist, then go to Facebook, my group page, Janet Weissman, ACIM Spiritual Leader, I think it says, and you'll be able to find the daily lesson there. I'm not disappearing. I couldn't. I am so grateful. I am so filled with gratitude to each and every one of you who have been here on this journey, who comment and support this undertaking, as it were, that began 5 years ago. I have nothing but gratitude in my heart for each and every one of you. And please comment on the lessons. You can continue to do that, and I believe I will see them. And I always respond and answer the comments. Sometimes it takes a couple of days, but I always respond to the comments. So that's it for now. Also, if you need to reach me, you can at my email address, jstarmiracle@gmail.com. And that's also on the website, janetweissman.com. So, I'm not going away. I'm just going to be in a few different places, at least for now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. And smile.